Hi everyone, my name is Pilot Build Cities, but you can call me Pilot, and welcome back to Properton. In the last episode here, we placed down our Medical University and Police HQ, along with a subway rail yard and a bunch of road networks. And today we'll be building up in this area and finishing it off. Pretty excited to be in this build today. We've got lots to do, so we're going to jump right in. So before we begin with today's build, we just need to remove some roads here. These are not really turning out how I want, and we also need to have some space for our upgrades. I'm just going to pause the game there for a moment. First we need to place down the research facility, and I think I'm going to place it kind of right over here, the best I can in the middle. Maybe even just right about there I think should do. And yeah, that lines up with the path there. And then on the side here we're going to place in our practice clinic. And we'll just line that up right with the road, place that down as well, and then we'll just get some of our roads hooked back in. Alright, now that we have our roads in, we can unpause, and we'll just place down a little bit of extra parking in this area as well. So we'll see, can we fit a large parking lot there? Perfect. And that kind of nicely fills up a lot of that pavement space there. And these other spots we can do a little bit of detailing later. I'll also just kind of flatten out some of the terrain around the police HQ. And we'll just finish wrapping that up with a road as well. So for the rest of the build, I'd really like to play a little bit with some of our layers of height. So I'm going to grab an alley, and we're just going to step kind of right into this guideline here on the outside lane, and just drag forward till we reach the 6 unit mark. Maybe we'll just go one beyond, and then go across like so. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab a height, and we'll click right about on this thick line here, and we'll just sort of bring these roads right up. Terraform right up to the edge here, and then we'll just make that flat. And if we come back into our roads menu, we can line up with this guideline right about there, and if we take our elevation step down, we can see first possibly might be able to just, that doesn't look like it'll work, but if we go right next to the road there, should be able to make some slight adjustments. Maybe if we just come up a tiny bit, like so. Didn't quite work. It's okay. Go there. Just want it to not have such a crazy slope. There we go. A couple tries and we'll get it. So that's nice and keyed in sort of there. Let's see, it looks mostly flat. We're not gonna go too crazy here. I don't have mods, so I don't want to spend too much time just trying to flatten that out, but we'll just shift a bit of terrain here like so. Here comes the rain. And then try and snap into this guideline here. And yeah, we basically have a bit of a key road in there now. And if we just kind of smooth our terrain back a bit, we can probably even hook into this road and just go almost straight across, just by making a few adjustments to the terrain. See if that's all. It's a little lumpy bumpy. Let me see if I can maybe just fix this real. It's one of those things, you know, sometimes you do it and you test it and it works out great, and you come back to try and replicate it and the game just doesn't want to play nicely today, so that's fine. We will get this to work if it's the last thing I do before I rage quit. There. Got it. So we'll get that in, bring that road over there. And how does that look? Close enough. That's basically the plan for this area, and I'm gonna kind of work on a bit of a time lapse, and we'll basically just build up some of our layers of height around here. Seems how this area is quite slopey. I'll do that in a bit of a time lapse, and then we'll come back. Alright, so in typical creator fashion, I recorded something, or I thought I was, and ended up building in the start of our subway system, and it didn't get picked up. So anyways, yeah, we have an overground subway station here, and I've connected it through a tunnel here, and then another tunnel over here, just because trying to go underwater is a bit of a nightmare. And you can see, yeah, we got a bit of a subway, or we got a subway train here. And where I've put the stations is, it's currently just a single straight line, and there's one station. I added in this alley road here for one there in our Great Street area. And then if we come over to our downtown-ish area as well, we have another one in this little open space. And we've also put the upgrade on the train station, so you can see we've got our subway line that runs right out of the train station, so hopefully that'll also get some more use in our train station here. But one thing I didn't do yet was we're going to add the station upgrades, and this adds comfort, so this hopefully will mean that more people will want to use the subway. So that takes that comfort up there, and we'll add it to this station as well. And finally, we'll also add it to the overground station, like so. And there. When it comes to later in the episode, towards the end, maybe I'll do a bit of a time-lapse ride on the subway system, and we can check that out. So one of the other things I did before I realized I wasn't recording is I flattened a little bit of a pad here. And we're going to also just add in a last little bit of road networks in here. I'm still kind of debating what I want to do with this area, if I want to leave it as open green space and give a little bit of separation between the highway. But let me guys know what you think in the comments. If you want to see something built here, maybe a park or something else, let me know. We've got some of our landmarks maybe available as well. If we come into our parks, we do have landmarks to go. I could also unlock some of the tourist attractions, although I don't think anything here is really suitable, so possibly a landmark. But yeah, why don't you guys let me know in the comments below what you think. But so I'll grab a road here, and I basically flatten the pad and then smooth the train up a bit so that we could get a road up there. We'll just see. Maybe if I just actually pause for a second, if we take out this, I'm gonna leave that because this one is a bit of a key wall as well, and I don't really want to redo that right now. But if we grab the 6-lane divided road again and the complex curve, we'll just try and sort of angle this road in a bit and then back out using complex curve. And it's supposed to click twice, not once. Try that again. So we'll bring it out, angle it. Actually, yeah, no, I did that wrong. To there. See if we can just shift that over a tiny bit. And then if we grab another small road, and if we can just sort of bring it straight out and then just almost bend it right away to there. Might be able to get that there. Yeah. And then we'll just work our way up the hill to there. And that looks like it somewhat turned out okay. I can always just shift the subway line over a tiny bit, and that should also work. But I can maybe do that in a bit of a detailing time lapse. But just unpause that real quick. And before I forget, we'll just grab our bus lanes and put those back there. And then just up here, I think we'll just place down probably a bit of a simple but small grid, and probably place some nice residential properties up here. They would probably come with some pretty nice views, so we'll just grid that a little bit. We'll come down and connect to this side as well. Same thing. Might have to make some adjustments there, but maybe I'll grab some paths. We'll just connect a path here, but then we'll also put a path down the side just to get the zoning off this road onto these roads for now, and then we'll kind of fix that up a bit later. But yeah, probably going to step back into a time lapse. We'll get some zoning there. Looking at probably putting some medium or low density kind of along the water here. We'll probably fix up the roads around here and maybe terraform out this bit a bit more. And then we might even run a bridge across here as well and connect it to this island as well. So why don't you guys sit back, relax, and I'll go into a time lapse. Alright, so this is the area, nice and filled in now, and I'm actually really happy with how it's coming together. I decided actually to put a bunch of sports parks over here in the community pool, the soccer field, large plaza, and then we've got some office and commercial in this area. Added some parking along here in the front. We've also got the tennis court and basketball court going as well. A little bit of EU medium density housing and some row housing here. And then just kind of, placed a lot of the row housing along here as well on this side of the road. And then a little bit of higher density commercial here in the back. This area a little open still. I haven't quite decided if I just want to slope the train instead or possibly shift the highway over a little bit. So I'm going to leave this blank for now. And then, just again, some mixes of uses. We've got medium density and high density commercial and medium high density housing. Put in some really tall towers here, hit or miss if I want those to stay or not. Maybe, let me know what you guys think. I was hoping for some nicer buildings to spawn there to try and do some luxury towers, but anyways, we've got our bridge across as well. Subway system is going, and I'm actually really happy with how this whole area is coming together. I did tuck some mixed use here in the back, and then as you guys kind of mentioned in my community poll, I did play around a little bit with the dev UI and try and build this little bit of a park space. Again, nothing too crazy. I'm not gonna go wild with it or whatever, but just for a little extra detail here and there. But a lot of it too, just leaving some of the existing trees in. But I'd say I'm really impressed with what this has become. So overall, that is most of our downtown area, I think, complete. We just got this area left, I think, to sort of finish it off, and it's really kind of framed by this whole area here. So I'm really happy with how this has been coming together. If you guys have any comments or suggestions, please do let me know down below. Otherwise, we'll finish off today's episode with a little bit of a ride on the subway system, and that'll close us off. So again, thanks for tuning in today. If you did enjoy it, please do consider liking and subscribing. I am trying to grow my channel as much as possible. Also, check out the link to my Discord in the comments below or the description. Take care. Bye-bye.